Okay, so the first topic is dollar-weighted and time-weighted interest rates. So dollar-weighted interest rate is your personal return, while time-weighted interest rate is market return. So at first, we want to review the dollar-weighted interest rate. Dollar-weighted interest rate is an implied average simple interest rate based on actual amount invested. So this is simple rate, so interest does not compound. Okay, this is one example. Suppose we have 4 time points t is equal to 0, 1, 6, 4, 6, and 1. And suppose that the balance is 0 at the beginning, and we deposit $100 at time 0, so the balance after the deposit is $100. Suppose that this $100 becomes 120 after 1/6 year. Then we again deposit $80 this time, so the balance is 200 at time 1/6 after the deposit. Suppose that this 200 becomes 300 and we withdraw $210. Since this is an withdrawal, so negative 210. After the withdrawal, the balance becomes 90. Suppose that this 90 becomes $70 at time 1, and finally we withdraw $70 to make the balance 0. In this case, we want to think about dollar-weighted interest rate. So at first, this $100 is in the account for 1 year. So this $100 accumulates interest for 1 year. So we multiply 1 plus 1 times I by 100. Next, this $80 is in the account for 5-6 years because this is in the account from time 1/6 to 1. So $80 accumulates interest for 1/6 year. So 1 plus 5/6i, since this is simple interest rate. Next, withdrawal of $210. So this is withdrawal. So negative $210 accumulates interest rate for 2/6 year because from time 4/6 to 1. So 1 plus 2/6i. Then finally negative 70. This is in the account for 0 year because this is withdrawal at time 1. And finally balance is 0, so this is equal to 0. And you can simplify this and you get 290/3i is equal to 100. That implies I is equal to 300/290, which is 1.345. That is 103.45%. So with this interest, $1 becomes the $2.03 after a year. Okay, so this is the dollar-weighted interest rate. Now you can do quiz the 324-1.